Fuck you, Corey.
What's going on?
What up?
Back again, the Man Cave podcast for another round. Y'all know what time it is, man. Y'all know what we do here. We talk sports, more sports.
All these sports.
You already know. Welcome to this great broadcast, man. This great broadcast, man. Anybody that support, we definitely appreciate y'all. Anybody that subscribe, we definitely appreciate y'all even more. Not more than them, but just even more, just a little bit. You know what I mean? Nothing personal. But got some good stuff going on this week. It's actually Halloween already, man.
I know, man. This year flew by.
And that's crazy, but we turn it up on Saturday though. I'm telling you, we just gonna hit a bunch of spots, man. We'll get to that tomorrow. We'll talk about that tomorrow. This is sports. We talk sports. Nothing but sports. All of the sports, like Mike said. You already know. But had some great games, NFL wise, college wise this weekend. The preseason for NBA is over with. The regular season starts tonight, but we'll probably end with the NBA today. I want to start with that team up north, man. They on is Harbaugh and them on their Patriot? They Patriot tip?
I don't know, man.
You believe it? Do you believe it?
Right? Listen, I was reading some more stuff. They literally have a dude that went to a bunch of games that had nothing to do with Michigan and all sorts of shit. They're about to get evidence and they're investigating it highly. I mean,
yeah,
it's nuts. It's nuts. So, if that comes out that they've been doing all that type of shit. I mean, there's really, I guess there's no real thing against some shit. I guess I don't know, but
yeah.
God,
have you checked the college football? The playoff rankings.
Have I checked them?
Yeah, because I think they might be number one now.
They should be number one.
I think we number two.
We should be number two. Georgia should be number 4.
I think they're number. I think it said. Let me see, man. Because I ain't check them. I just a notification came up and I was working, so I didn't look at it. But I'm about to check right now.
I didn't see it all. I saw other people ranking shit, and they put everybody right there.
Yeah, but I think it switched up though.
Oklahoma City, Georgia still won. It says
this is the top 25. Where is the maybe they ain't put them out yet.
We're 3 now, or we've been 3.
We've been 3. Maybe they haven't put them out yet.
No,
but I got a notification. I just didn't look at it. So
what's going on?
You know what I mean? Yeah. I can't see the comments right now, so I don't know who checked in. But what's going on? Right,
it's old girl from last episode.
Okay. How you doing? But I believe they've been doing some fugazi stuff, man. But they maybe not because they ain't really played nobody or beat nobody. They ain't got no.
And look, that's what everybody's saying. They haven't really played anybody. You know, it's been the problem. Everybody else is actually playing teams that are ranked or good teams. I mean, Ohio State, we beat 2 top 10 teams.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just.
Speaking of them Buckeyes, man, Penn State. Now, with Kyle McCord Like he's a
doing all right.
Good quarterback. He ended like what he did for the overall game was great, and he don't turn the ball over. I think he only got one interception. I'm doing great. How are you doing? That's the question.
That's pretty amazing.
Okay,
that's pretty amazing.
Yeah, I can't see the comments, so you know.
I'll be lame over there. You be all right.
So, McCord, man, the slow starts, man. Does that worry you at all?
Yes, very much so.
Yeah, how bad? Because
my problem is all right. Look, if we relying this heavy on our defense, it's God. I don't know. I mean, it did well against Penn State.
No, we did great.
We made
the number one rush offense in the Big Ten, bro. They only had like 60 yards as a team,
and we handled that.
And they got a two-headed monster.
Problem is, we can't expect that to happen every time. You know, we don't know.
It's the offense for me, man. It ain't the defense.
I know, but the problem is I don't want the defense to get wore down because the offense is slow start. That's where I'm at with this. We can't have that slow start all the time. They need to get going. Hey, run the ball on first, second. Hey, start throwing it. Start getting a rhythm going. Get that going right away.
Travion Henderson, he on my last nerve because he don't play no more.
He always hurt.
He always out. He don't play no more. Denzel Burke didn't play in our secondary, held it down. You know, oh man, that's tomorrow. This sports today.
Yeah, tomorrow, sports today.
Yeah, Wednesday. Wednesday. That put me on the spot though. Tomorrow, tune in. Relax Wednesdays. I got you. I think I'm gonna put I think on it though. But I'm pretty confident I do. But yeah, so the defense, I think they'll be fine. It's our offense, man. I don't think we're gonna lose no games. So when we get to that team up north, I just hope we can contain them, man. Like the running game is what's been killing us. Is running the ball. Corum and Edwards has been killing us for the past 2 years that we lost.
Yeah.
Well, you know what I mean? Shut them down the whole game, but then they get 4 big runs for touchdowns.
That's all it is. It's always 4 big moves that happen. That's
75, 60-something, 60-something, 70-something. Like, what? Out of nowhere, too. And, like, so, you know, we got a lot of work to do still.
Cricket? No. You're meaning football as in soccer? Yeah, football, I watch a little, but not a lot.
A little bit. Probably should get into that a little more. Because there's people out there that soccer fans that probably want to watch and see us talk about here's our opinions on soccer. I have to start watching that more. We got a team here in Cincinnati. We got a team.
We do.
Got
one here. You got one right in Columbus. I mean, we got 2 right in the area, really.
Yeah, it is one in Columbus. Yep, you sure is right. Yep. Quinn Ewers goes down for Texas.
Ooh,
he'll be out for a couple weeks, but you think they can win games in that time span?
You know what he better hope is that Arch Manning doesn't get put in there and just start blowing the doors off people.
Oh yeah. No, he redshirted though. He can't, not this year. He redshirted, right?
He only can play 4 games.
Or maybe he didn't redshirt, but I thought he redshirted.
He's the third stringer. It requires crazy stamina. Yeah, it does for soccer because it's nonstop.
Yeah, nonstop. Yeah,
it's nonstop.
Yeah. Let me see who they got coming up.
They got, what's his name? I was reading it earlier. It's not Manning. It's someone else. But
yeah, because I think he redshirted.
Manning's a third stringer. If that dude goes down, Manning goes in.
Well, they got to buy. Damn, it ain't.
They just had a buy, didn't they?
Why ain't they showing me?
Damn. Texas plays?
Oh, they got TCU.
They play BYU.
Oh, okay, week 10. Why ain't they show that on my?
They
play Kansas State in week 10, and then they play TCU in week 11.
Let's take a look here.
I think Kansas State will beat them without in week 10. Kansas State will beat them without Quinn Ewers. Unless that quarterback they got is a good quarterback that we don't know about.
I don't
know. If they can't lose, they got one loss. They can't lose again. If they want to still have a chance to win the Big 12.
Malik Murphy is the guy that's gonna take over.
You don't even know who that is. So
he's had he was one of 2 in the Houston game for 7 yards. But I mean, because that was late game when all that happened.
I think Kansas State will beat them.
Arch Manning coming in.
And TCU 4-4, so they can pull that off, and they should beat BYU too. They might be 2-1 till he come. It just depends on how long he stays out, though.
And they got like 20 quarterbacks on this squad. 6 quarterbacks. That's crazy.
Quarterbacks. What happened to like Washington won 15-7, and Penix had a horrible game, 2 interceptions,
like shit,
no touchdowns. They didn't do nothing. Like
straight trash.
Arizona State, is that Arizona State's defense or is that Washington's offense?
I think it's Arizona State's. They're just tough. They play everybody tough.
Yeah. How confident are you in Washington? And Washington got Stanford this week. See what Stanford did against Colorado. That was great.
Yeah, but I think Washington will be all right. They have to bounce back. Like, it's a have-to thing.
Yeah, they have to bounce back. They got to contain that quarterback those boys got. How you still did that game change anything for you with Washington?
No, not at all.
Nothing at all.
You're gonna have that as long as you pull those games out. That's all that matters. A W is a W.
Well, something that changed for me in the Pac-12 is Utah beat USC, and they still don't got Cam Rising. So
defense is legit,
bro. I think I'm going with Utah for the 4th year in a row to win the Pac after seeing that game.
Listen, that defense is legit, and I was talking about this on that show that I had Saturday because I said, listen, man, that Utah defense ain't no joke.
Yeah, Washington not gonna beat them. They can score points too.
Well, Cam Rising should be back by then.
Arizona State could score points too. Washington would have got smacked in that game. They would have lost that game. It was only 15-7.
I know that's crazy.
If Arizona State scored a couple more touchdowns with that defense they played, hold them to 15 and score 21, it's over with. You know what I'm saying? So I think Utah can do that. They'll drop 40 on your head with their backup quarterback. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I think I'm going with Utah for 4 straight years, bro. They about to do a 4-peat on the Pac.
I'm gonna wait. I want to see what Washington does next. If they continue the shit, then all right.
Oregon's still there too because they got to play a championship game. So it's gonna come down to it's gonna be a good championship game in the Pac-12.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know the sides off the top.
The last Pac-12 championship, it will be memorable.
Yes, sir. Drake May and UNC got upset.
Dude, I can't believe that.
What happened, though? You know, like...
I don't know. I didn't watch it. I just can't believe it.
Yeah, I can't believe it either. I watched some of it. I didn't watch it all, but it's just... Like, I like Drake May, a good quarterback. He does his job, man. But overall, as a team, man, I don't know what they was doing out there. Like, it was just, bad execution.
Hold on. What day was it? 21st?
Yeah, it was bad execution. Yeah, it was week 8.
Yeah, we about to look at the stats because Drake May, I mean, he's supposed to come out and do his thing, and he over here losing to shit Virginia. That was just crazy to me.
Yeah. Yeah, but that's poor execution, man. You got to execute, man.
Damn, dude. He literally was 24, 48, 347, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception.
That's why I said bad execution as a team, because there was so many areas where it was just bad execution, man. Giving up too much stuff you're not supposed to give up, and you got to stick to the game plan. What was their rushing yards?
Their defense was trash. They had a guy that had 112 rushing yards.
Right. So the offense is right. So poor execution as a team.
Listen, the defense gave up 3 guys had 60-plus rushing yards.
And that's the problem right there.
That was only 208 yards with 1 touchdown and an interception.
Yeah, so it's key moments where execution, it came down to execution, who execute better. And
exactly what it was.
Virginia did it when it needed to be done, which was super crazy. Yeah, that was crazy. That didn't even that didn't make sense to me. But it happens though. It's that time of the year where some teams just ain't gonna have it yet. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The next week 9 we got a big one. Utah, after beating USC, they got to play Oregon at 3:30 on Saturday.
That's tough.
Now, if Utah win this game, is you gonna come over to the other side?
You're absolutely right, Alan. Everybody in the top 10 did struggle.
I mean, we didn't really struggle.
Well, we did at the end. Like we came out, then all of a sudden we started struggling.
Well, at the end, they scored it. They scored at the end of the game. It was like 29 seconds left. Like that's
we watched UFC.
Yeah, we watched UFC. Yeah, but we struggled offensively, of course. But then
that's a problem.
The court went crazy. The court still had almost 300 passing yards. He did his thing, but our defense just controlled the whole entire game. You know what I mean? So for me, we didn't really struggle because it was 20.
Offensively struggled, defensively no.
We gave up a touchdown with 29 seconds left. So you know what I mean? Yeah. That was a garbage time touchdown. You know what I mean? So they can have that and make it 20-12, but it really was 20-6. But they got that off. But yeah, he right. Michigan, they blew out. But they played some bums. Like, so, I mean, that don't really count.
Yeah, I feel like everybody in the top 10 had a game, but see, like Oklahoma almost lost to UCF. Texas almost lost to Houston. Yeah. Washington almost lost to Arizona State. Yeah. There was a lot of close games that shouldn't even been close.
Florida State down there, they pulled it out.
Duke had that game, and then they let it go. Because I'll tell you right now, if Riley would have stayed healthy in that Duke-Florida State game, Duke probably would have won that game. He got hurt.
Yeah, but Oregon, Utah, man, you still gonna stay with Washington even if Utah busts Oregon ass?
Yes,
that's USC and Oregon back to back.
I'm still gonna stick with Washington.
Oh man, how?
I'm sticking. I'm not gonna go based off Utah's one game against USC, who sucks.
No, and Oregon. No, Oregon Saturday. They play Oregon Saturday.
Look, if they go in there and whoop Oregon,
Washington just almost lost to Arizona State.
They gotta whoop Oregon for me to be.
I said bust their ass. I ain't say win.
I mean, if they bust their ass, that's a different story.
But Bo
Nix, crazy
like
difference if they bust that ass.
I like Oregon in that game, man. Bo Nix got to not turn the ball over and do what he do. But I'm gonna pick. I think Utah gonna pull it out though, because man, if they win this game, if they beat them by in a convincing fashion, it's solidified for me. But I'm already.
But see, it can't be for me. They barely beat Baylor. They only beat UCLA by 7. They lost to Oregon State by 14.
Yeah, but UCLA ain't no bums, and with the teams, that's what I'm saying. Everybody play down when they play it right. Keep in mind, Utah's doing it without Cam Rising.
I know, and I swear, if Cam Rising was there, I would have no questions and go right away.
It don't matter because this quarterback that they got, he's a game manager, and their defense is an elite defense. They've been like that. 3 Pac-12s in a row. They about to win a 4th. I'm telling you. Nobody has been talking about Utah. And watch them sneak in. That's what's been.
Maybe it's me wanting Washington just because Washington don't do shit ever.
Yeah, and I'm telling you, we just seen what Washington did against. But I mean, they handled Oregon. I'll give them that. They handled Oregon. They won that game. But the game that I just saw, when you get a real good defense against those boys, it gets bad because that wasn't like it was just something happened and some fluke stuff. No, Arizona State down there beat them boys.
Well, let's see if they have another game like that. If they do, well, then yes, the Tigers are going to.
If they had a better offense, they would have beat them by like 2.
Look, Utah plays Oregon, and then Utah goes and plays Arizona State.
Yes, and
we'll see how this all.
So, bro, but when you beat the teams you're supposed to beat, USC and Oregon back to back, bro, that's not easy to do. You know what I mean? That's not easy to do. I'm just saying, man.
Man, you always just saying.
Just I would say Oklahoma, Kansas would be a good game, but they trash. But Duke got
I bet Kansas gives them everything they got, man.
I think so too.
Rock Chalk J. I think we give them everything. I think Dylan Gabriel should win that game, just like they should have blew out UCF.
Yeah,
but I think Oklahoma blows them.
Gabriel, man, he good, man. He's a good quarterback. I don't know what year is he in?
I don't know. Alan, what year is he in?
Yeah,
Alan, I know you know.
But Colorado.
How you guys meet first? Well, he was at a bar. Yeah. Our women actually introduced us. It was crazy. Yep, talking sports. Look, what is this? Literally. Yep, then they got Oklahoma State after. See, Oklahoma, hopefully they ain't looking ahead of that game to the last Oklahoma State, last Bedlam matchup. Hopefully they don't look ahead because Rock Chalk Jayhawk will come in there and get on them.
Get them, yeah. And Oklahoma State, they shouldn't be looking ahead. They shouldn't be worried about Oklahoma State But that game and the magnitude of that game, they can lose that game. You know,
He
what
said
I mean?
5. You asked about Dylan.
Yeah.
5.
Well, yeah, okay. So he's real good though. I like him. It's not going to translate to the NFL. He ain't get to play enough in college, but maybe not. You know, but I think Oklahoma should win that game though.
They definitely should beat Kansas, but again, don't get caught looking ahead.
Yeah. You think Coach Prime and them will bounce back this week, man? What we need to see from Coach Prime and the Buffaloes?
You see where their defense point, or what is it? Is it yards allowed or points allowed? I forget which one it was. I might be both. 130 out of 130.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Jesus.
Yeah, that's
also,
crazy.
They need to just get some wins, period, against trash teams and just get out this year, have an average year, and be like, all right, cool, we're going to revamp this damn defense because that's the problem.
You know, Coach Prime gonna kill the transfer portal. He gonna kill it.
You're gonna have to do something.
You got to get bigger.
He got the 5-star quarterback coming in after Shador leaves.
Damn, for real?
Yeah, it's like 4-star, 5-star quarterback already coming in. He'll be
2025. Buckeyes. We got a 4-star. We got a 4-star quarterback coming next year, and the number 1 wide receiver coming next year. So
he's the number 1 recruit now. They gave him the number 1 recruit.
Oh yeah, I bet.
Yes, he did. Dylan Gabriel began his career there. That was the craziest
thing.
That's
where I know him from. I was gonna say, man, I know him from somewhere, man. I've heard his name. Yeah. That's and UFC.
He was part of them when they were doing good.
UCF. That's a pass heavy. Like you got to be a good quarterback to go out there and play for them boys.
Well, shit. You remember that whole pass heavy offense was down there. Blake Bortles was down there, made it look good.
Bortles, even when they had Milton.
Milton.
Milton was going crazy. They almost did big things with him, but I think it's over for them guys now. So but it's a decent weekend of football coming up. Not too many big games, but it's a few of them. Maybe like 3. Maybe ain't nothing big. A couple teams might be on upset alert. You know what I mean?
What you got?
The ones I just said, like Oregon and them, and then
that was big.
They got Wisconsin. You know what I mean? Wisconsin 5-2, but we should win that game by multiple touchdowns. But I guess we'll find out. Wake Forest and Florida State, but Florida State should, that should be easy.
Duke, you know what game that's going to be good? It's going to be there's Duke Louisville. That'll be a huge game.
That's going to be a good game.
But you know what's going to be sneaky good is going to be the Tennessee-Kentucky game.
Yeah, Tennessee-Kentucky. 2 5-2 teams. They still playing for a good bowl spot. And Tennessee been looking all right, man. They've been looking all right. If they could have started off good, they'd be good right now, man. But a couple games.
And look, Georgia goes to the Swamp too. They're only a 14-point favorite. They go to the Swamp. I mean, they should blow them out. But again, you see how they do teams. I
don't think they're gonna blow them out though.
Probably not. Probably not. The dogs aren't the dogs anymore.
Yeah. I don't see it. Well, I'll be tuned into some.
Without Brock Bowers, man, they just
Brock
team.
Brock. That's the only guy they got for real.
He's a monster. That dude's a monster.
Yeah, he is a monster. But they keep having these randomly good quarterbacks. Like, where the hell they keep getting all these quarterbacks from? Like they stay with a random. He'll come out of nowhere. We never heard of this dude, and he good.
Hey, that's the truth. Usually, it's Duke Louisville in basketball. It's in football. It's 18 versus 20.
It's a great basketball matchup, but yeah, I'm going with Louisville though.
If Riley stays out, then yeah, if Riley comes back and he's playing, he's not out.
I don't think he got enough though. I don't think they got enough.
I don't know, man.
It just depends on Louisville's defense. Louisville defense be suspect a lot, so it is what it is. But we'll be tuned in so we can report back to you next week. Stay on football, of course. The good old NFL, man. Interesting season so far, man.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Interesting season so far.
Crazy.
Oh man, up until this point, hold on, give me 1 second. The Bills, man, lose.
Told you. What I tell you?
It's 29-25. Is it over for the Josh Allen era?
It's not over for his era, but it's over for them.
No, on the Bills.
I don't know. It doesn't have to be. They just need to get their shit right.
Man, you lose to Mac Jones. Mac Jones went out there 25 for 30, 272, 2 touchdowns, no picks, only got
See,
sacked.
that shows it's a defensive problem.
Yes. Yes. What the heck? What? Because Josh Allen, he threw an interception, of course. You know, he got to throw one every game. But he was 27 for 41, 265, 2 touchdowns. And the completion percentage, he got a
Look at his rushing. I bet he ran a shitload, didn't he?
7 for 17. They had 81 yards. They got
7 attempts and he only got 17 yards.
Yeah, they only got outrushed by what 16 yards or something like that.
No, I'm telling you, it's a defensive problem. They need to fix it. Get a different coordinator in there. Fix the damn defense. Make a move. They have to make a move at trade deadline and fix that defense if they want to do something. Because like I said, just hey, look, Alan, I was right there with you the whole time. That was my hot take. I said the Bills weren't gonna make the playoffs.
Yeah, no, I was with you on that. I was with you on that. You know how I feel about Josh Allen, man. Yeah, I don't think he's the guy that's gonna get you where you need to go. Like I think
in the right system, not
with the Bills. I'm talking about only with the Bills. That's not. It's over with.
I just feel like their defense gets fixed. Maybe they make some noise, but God, dude, they're just not it.
Mike, it's too late. It's over with.
Not it.
It's over with, man. Like they gotta have a better running game and everything. Like they running game ain't that good. Like it's like you can't do much, and they want Josh Allen to go out there and do everything. And that he's not Patrick Mahomes. He's not Aaron Rodgers. He's not Brett Favre. He's not Troy Aikman. I can name all these quarterbacks that they was like, you got to do it. And they went and did it. He's not Peyton Manning, none of those guys. He's not none of them. Like, I'm sorry. Like, he got the talent. He's always had the talent, but I never believed it when he showed it on the field, man. Like, you know me. I've had arguments with everybody over this. Like, and I'm saying the same thing. How you lose to the Patriots, man? Come on, man.
Yeah, well, I mean, it was Bill Belichick's 300th win. That might have been set up and scripted by the NFL because that's what it was.
Exactly. The Chiefs got your boy back, McCole Hardman.
Yeah, they made that trade.
Got him back. That's kind of
huge for them. They needed that.
It's kind of scary.
I bet they still make another move. They might go get another receiver.
Yeah, but I think they need to do something on the defensive side, though.
Nah, they're ranked 2 in the league.
Yes, I know they are, but I see a lot of holes. It's the Chiefs, though, so their offense is gonna always get them where they need to go. Their offense covers up a lot of stuff. You know what I mean? That's how they can end up 6-1 or whatever. Ain't they 6-1 right now or something like that? Yeah. That's how they end up 6-1 because their offense. Can't nobody tell me that Patrick Mahomes. I'm telling you, like we had this talk, and I told you that offensive line that they have, they protect him like it's their lives is on the line. Like they all gonna get squid gamed after the game if he gets sacked. They will not let him touch the ground, man. Like, and if you don't sack him, which nobody can, you gonna probably lose the game. Like your chances of losing is high. So with that being said, and the way the Chiefs look right now, they probably the best 6-1 team right now. If anybody else 6-1, I'm not even about to check. Eagles and the Lions just lost. The Dolphins just lost. Somebody else, I can't even think.
San Fran lost.
San Fran lost. Yeah, so them and the Eagles, and I think the Chiefs is on their way back to the Super Bowl. I hate to say it, but I think they on their way back, man.
I don't know.
And he just got another weapon.
Listen, I don't know, man. I'll tell you right now, there's another team out of this AFC, and they're scary. They're scaring me now.
Who?
Damn Ravens, dude.
Yeah. In the regular season, yeah.
That damn Ravens team, Lamar all of a sudden second in completion percentage. Holy shit.
They lose in the second round.
You're damn right. That was a crazy game.
In Indy, yeah, that was crazy.
It's all right. Hey, listen, man. Out of all the times Cleveland's been screwed by the refs, by other dumb shit, we finally get one go our way.
Yeah, how the hell y'all give up 38 points though?
I don't. It was early when a lot of them points hit. I don't know.
That defense is supposed to be top of the line, man.
That defense still did the damn thing. That's the craziest shit.
Yeah, and somehow 38 points got on the board. That is crazy.
That's
But
crazy.
that was a battle though. I was impressed by both teams.
It was listen. I'm pissed off because now PJ Walker's out there throwing nothing.
Yeah, but it was
I've
against
been
the
chanting, "Go get Nick Foles." Everybody's got a problem. Well, why? This what's he ever done?
PJ Walker cheaper though, so they gonna stick with if PJ doing good, they gonna it's PJ, he cheaper. It's about what I gotta pay you. So I'm not gonna go pay Nick Foles and you know he not a spring chicken no more. You know what I mean? Like I'm not gonna go.
No,
You know,
he'd be a cheap grab. He can
not
game manage.
PJ
He can do what
Walker
we need.
cheaper than PJ Walker. PJ Walker way cheaper than Nick Foles is.
No, because PJ Walker didn't do anything.
That's what I'm saying. He cheaper. You don't got to pay him nothing.
I'd rather.
If y'all winning games with PJ Walker, then they're gonna keep.
And that's the craziest thing right there. Gave up 38 points, but still had the highest fantasy points for a defense this week.
That was the craziest thing ever. That's what I'm saying. Like, how did y'all put up? That's why I asked you. How did y'all put up? Let them put up 38 points. Like it was strange, man. I don't know, man. It was a good win, man. You think what does that say about y'all's team, though? Is y'all ready to do something?
Hell yeah. Listen, I think we can do something. We're good to go. The run game looks like it's ready. If we can get the ball to Cooper, he's been good all year.
Well, just Ford went down. How long he out? Does that hurt y'all?
That's a low ankle sprain. I think they say 1 to 2 weeks.
A couple weeks, yeah, a couple weeks. So
I
that
think
ain't
it'll be all right.
That ain't gonna
But
really
I mean,
hurt.
we got Hunt, and I'm good. Hunt looks like he's right. He was running out. He had a bad thigh, and he still was running good.
Yeah, Hunt looked good, man. Y'all play the 4-2 Seahawks next week.
Yeah, we got to go West Coast. That's what
That's a win. You think PJ gonna go?
Definitely can be. Absolutely.
PJ or Geno? I'm going with Geno, man. I'm sorry.
I'm going with that defense. That's what I'm going with.
Yeah, that's different. Seahawks defense or the Browns defense.
I don't know if he's coming back. That nobody knows. Here's the problem. We all thought he was going to play the game he missed against the Ravens, and 2 hours before they said no. So that's my issue here.
You know why, right? You know why, right? He had to go get a massage. He wasn't feeling right.
Whatever. Go get a release. Do that shit the day before.
It was like we can't find Deshaun. So you know, it is what it is. He need to get his mind right and play because he cleared to play, but he don't want to play. And I'm like, dog, I gave you $230 million guaranteed, bro. If you don't get out there on that field, bro, we gonna have so many problems. Like that's crazy to me. Would you play with all that money? You playing through everything, or what you doing?
If I could throw the ball, I'm throwing the ball.
Like
if I'm at 80%, I'm going out there and playing the game. I'm just gonna.
I was about to ask you too. What percentage you got to be?
Just tailoring it to what I need. All right, we're gonna do some check downs. I'm gonna make sure my guys are where they need to be. You know, you're gonna help yourself. Use your safety blanket and Njoku more. I mean, you're gonna have to lean on other people, but God, go play.
For $230 million fully guaranteed, 70% you playing? Does it depend on the defense you playing? Because you know everybody.
And I think that's a hell of a thing too. It depends on the defensive scheme, what they're doing over there, or who they are, where they're ranked.
Because depending on who you playing, it could be a long day for you. And if
I totally understand that. So,
but it was the Colts though,
and he went out there to play, and he got hit, and they said he was almost concussed, and then he just sat the rest of the time.
Yeah, so
he was supposed to get an MRI, I think, today, but he didn't know if he was getting one or not, or if he really needed it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Because that's, man. If you got the concussion, then you know what I mean. What can you really do? We got Christian McCaffrey right now. Is he the best running back in the league to you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's not traditionally in a long time, decades. The white running back has been non-existent for real in the NFL. Like we had Peyton Hillis and. You know, Allstott was a fullback. Gerhardt came. He didn't really do much. You know what I mean? And then you get a guy like Christian McCaffrey. Why haven't we seen no more since him?
Like, I don't see it.
Why is he the only one? I feel like why is he the only one? It should be more white running backs. Like Will Shipley. Will Shipley, don't he still play for Texas, or did he come to the league? Because I ain't seen him either. And he was good, but I don't think he big enough.
I'm telling you, no. He went to a wide receiver.
He played for Clemson. My bad. It's Clemson.
I'm telling you, I don't know. All I know is trash.
All I know is trash. I don't know, but I just feel like it should be more white running backs, man.
Nah, because they're like Stone Cold from the longest yard. They're just that straight downhill runner. They're no finesse. Like CMC's got it because he's got that finesse. He can go do other things.
I think that's because his dad is Ed McCaffrey.
Well, that whole family, his brothers are quarterbacks at other colleges, wide receivers at other colleges. His mom was a star, like volleyball player or something. Soccer player. I mean, dude, they're just
had to play for Duke.
That whole family is nothing but bred athletes.
Yeah, they get it. They get it together. They get it done. That's what's up. But Christian McCaffrey is the best running back in the league. If Patrick Mahomes wasn't in the league, he might be the best player in the league overall. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I don't know. I just figured it would be by now. After Christian McCaffrey, I figured he would inspire some little white kids to want to be running backs, but nah, it didn't happen like that.
They're like, we're just gonna be quarterbacks and wide receivers.
Yeah, linemen and shit, I guess. I don't know.
They're just
running back smoke, man. Get some more Christians. We need a couple more Christians, man. You know what I'm saying? Back to the Browns real quick, because I want to ask you, did the Colts expose any weaknesses in that game of the Browns? Because they got 38
points. A lot of man, and I think
defense did good.
They did, and I think our problem is a running quarterback. That's our weakness. That's the only time we have problems. Lamar, we have problems. Gardner ran. He had 2 rushing touchdowns. He ran a little bit. So that was a problem with us. Yeah. If we secure that part up, then no, there's not a damn weakness at all. No. Who in the NFL, there's not a lot of running quarterbacks.
Right.
So, I mean, I think we're all right. Even Geno now is old. That dude ain't going to go running. He'll get killed. That dude will be on the sideline. They'll bring in Drew Lock, and then they'll definitely get their ass whooped. I mean, bringing Lock in, it'll be a bad news story over there.
Oh, man, that's funny as hell. Lamar, speaking of Lamar and the Ravens, man, Lamar goes off on the Lions.
Dude, that is insane. How he did it, how fast he did it. That whole team just booked it. And the thing is it wasn't Goff. Goff played a pretty decent game. It was more or less that defense didn't play the way they needed to play.
Right. Let me 38-6. And I needed Goff. I needed Goff to score 2 touchdowns, throw 2 touchdown passes, bro. And bet I had on DraftKings, man, he killed me. 284, no touchdowns, but he was 33 for 53. He got sacked.
So he had to feel like crazy
5 times.
That offensive line gave up. Again, I think that had a lot offensive line, and that defense for some reason couldn't do anything.
Lamar had a 155 rating, 21 for 27, 357, 3 touchdowns, no picks, no sacks. They had 146 rushing yards as a team. Lamar had 36, Justice Hill 46, and Gus Edwards 64.
Yeah, that's nuts.
Bro, he completed a pass to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 receivers, bro.
Yeah, they were using the ball boy and everything out there.
I ain't seen them spread the ball out like that in a long time, since maybe his MVP season.
That's exactly why this team is scary. If he's really going to play like that every game for the rest of this year, that's scary.
Yeah, that is scary. Mark Andrews had 2 touchdowns. That's scary too when your tight end scoring touchdowns.
That's your boy though. Mark Andrews is the man. He hit him out there.
Man, we stayed in our division, man. The Steelers went to 4-2, man. All y'all pissing me off.
Don't be getting upset, boy. Don't be doing it, boy.
I ain't even gonna hold you. Like all y'all, the Ravens 5-2, Steelers 4-2, Browns 4-2. I ain't even gonna say our record though.
Well, I mean, you had a bye week. You all right?
No, but I don't need to say our record though. That's cool.
Problem is hopefully you can keep this losing streak of San Fran this week coming, because you go to the Bay, you play San Fran.
And I actually ain't worried about San Fran because Brock Purdy ain't that guy. That's why he just like having Jimmy G. You know what I mean? Like, you got to a Super Bowl. Jimmy G did that. He got to a Super Bowl. Not to a Super Bowl. He got to the NFC Championship, lost to the Eagles. Jimmy G got to a Super Bowl, lost in the Super Bowl.
Listen,
Now you can't. Now where you going?
listen, the Browns did it first. They showed you how to win. Then the Vikings, a shitty defense, showed you how to beat them. And it's one thing, one constant thing. Do not let CMC run the ball or get the ball in his hands. You do that, it makes Brock Purdy have to be elite, and he is not elite. So then.
And Debo didn't play. Debo didn't play, but they had everybody else. But yeah,
you got everybody else though. Ayuk, Kittle. I mean, Kittle didn't do. Kittle was your leading receiver.
Yards in a touchdown. Christian had. Brock Purdy threw 2 interceptions. 272. He only got sacked 1 time, so he turned the ball over twice, and that definitely didn't help. But yeah, McCaffrey didn't get off. Look, Kirk Cousins, he just a 300 pass. He 378 yards, 2 touchdowns, no sacks, 1 pick. 74 rushing yards, though. That's crazy. Jordan Addison, 123 rushing yards on 7 carries and 2 touchdowns. And then
7 receptions.
Receptions. I mean, I say
what?
I don't know. I meant to say receptions, but Jordan Addison went crazy. Hawkinson 11 for 86, no touchdowns though. But between those two, they had a ball. But it was, it's just certain things you got to do. And I think like the Bengals were coming off a bye week, give Joe another week to get that calf right where he ain't got to do no running or nothing like that. T. Higgins hopefully can, get back. But I think our defense is good enough to hold them. It's just our offense worrying about that strong-ass defense they got. Like, their defense is at least top 3. So that's all I'm worried about next week or this week. I think we can pull it out, though.
Oh, you definitely can.
Give them 3 losses.
You definitely win in the Bay.
Yeah, give them 3 losses in a row for sure. Yeah.
My thing is Kirk Cousins in that game, that was underneath the lights. He didn't run like a roach.
Yeah.
That boy played.
Yeah. What you think about the Eagles defense if they bring Patrick Surtain?
Oh my God, dude! They just got Kevin Byrd from Tennessee. That's a hell of a hitting safety. You get PS2. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's what I said. The Eagles and all Jalen Hurts got to do is just don't turn the ball over and do your job because that secondary gonna be wild. They got to do something, you know what I mean? Because they lost some stuff. So, but I like how they look though, man. I'm just thinking of like playoffs, like the regular season, yeah. But I'm just thinking about playoffs. So I guess I'm looking ahead. I probably shouldn't be looking ahead, but I like how they look right now. I'm gonna just stay in the right now moment. I like how they look right now. Jalen Hurts got enough to make it where he need to make it to. You know what I mean? I think anyway. And the Saints, man, Kamara looked like he a one-man wrecking crew. Like doing everything by himself, receiving, rushing, everything. Like, how far are they gonna go with only him doing it?
Where with Derek Carr overthrowing people and then yelling at the receivers for giving up on their routes and shit. I mean, that's a whole turmoil going on over there.
Oh, you
Saints are just imploding.
Ave, man. He had 7 for 57. Kamara 12 for 91, 17 for 62 on the ground. Like, Derek Carr had a decent game. He just only 301, 1 touchdown, 1 pick, 1 sack. But he was 33 for 55. That's horrible. You missed a lot of passes, buddy. He missed a lot of throws. But the Jacksonville Jaguars 5-2. They made it from last year to this year, completely different team, huge step, young team. They look very, very dangerous. They look like a team that will be able to challenge the Chiefs if they meet them in the playoffs. And
I think they should have beat them last year.
Maybe knock them off because they look that good. I ain't gonna lie to you. They made Trevor Lawrence making me a believer because I was thinking of him like I think of Josh Allen, but he's showing up. So
Sunshine, Cal Ridley over there, that defense looking good.
I'm surprised how good their defense is right now, though.
Yeah,
like they winning games, man. 5-2, that's good. Trevor Lawrence had 59 rushing yards, though, 8 for 59. He had the most rushing yards. ETN had 53. Now that's crazy.
But he had a couple touchdowns, I think, didn't he?
ETN, he had to. Yeah. But they did it as a collective, man. You know what I mean? Like, do it as a team, then, you know what I mean? It works out for you. It works out for you. The Broncos got another win, too. But they 2-5 though. Is it over? Is Sean Payton gonna stick with Russell, man, or is he gonna?
No, they're looking to get him their next move.
That's what I think, man.
I think Russ is done. He's done because he keeps yelling at him about kissing babies and shit. Yeah. He's done with that whole episode of shit.
Payton, I think he already had his mind made up before he even took the job. You know what I mean? Russ not my quarterback. That's not the type of quarterback Sean Payton even want.
Yeah.
He had Drew Brees. And then he had Jameis Winston, guys that's going to go throw for 5,000 yards in a season. Like he want those type of guys.
Yeah.
You know, air it out. Go out there and just use your arm and win the game. So how you feel about the Chargers now? You know, them your boys. You always talking good about them and Herbert.
Listen, man, they get over there just looking sorry as hell. I mean, they had a chance to win that game and then they lost it.
Well, Herbert threw 2 interceptions.
Yeah, that was the problem.
17
throwing interceptions, and
he got sacked 5 times.
That's another issue. The offensive line gave out. I don't know. They got some things to fix. I think that team could be good. They just got to fix that line.
Yeah,
and they got to eat the defense a little bit.
Look what they gave up, though. Patrick Mahomes, 32 for 42, 424 yards, 4 touchdowns, 1 pick, 1 sack. Pacheco, I mean, rushing, they only had 68 yards, but like I said, when you got Patrick Mahomes throwing for 4, like my theory is always corrected because they running game ain't good, but they keep winning games by Patrick Mahomes running around and throwing the ball. Kelsey, 12 catches, 179 and a touchdown. Valdez-Scantling, 3 for 84 touchdown. Rice, 5 for 60 touchdown. Pacheco, 4 for 28 touchdown. And they got McCole Hardman back. He threw the ball to what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 receivers called a pass.
Yeah, the Chiefs always are going to be the Chiefs. I mean, that
is crazy, bro. Like that is crazy, and I think they just on their way back unless Sunshine can, you know, because they almost beat them last year. Sunshine and them, they had a
Sunshine.
Yeah, the Dolphins gave one up to the Eagles.
Ain't no mountain high, ain't no
6-1. The Dolphins dropped to 5-2, but I'm still with the Dolphins though, man. That wasn't a good game though. They 45 rushing yards, like
yeah, they got held. The Eagles defense held that rushing.
216 passing yards, like you know what I mean. But AJ Brown 10 for 137 and a touchdown. For 279, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception, and he got sacked 3 times.
I think he's got 5 straight games with 125 plus receiving yards or some shit.
Oh yeah, he on a record. Yeah, he
got some crazy shit going on over there.
He's trying to break records right now. So that it's looking good. So man,
switching gears.
Yeah, man. Because
in the NBA.
You know it's NBA time tonight. First game actually about to come on at 7:30. The Lakers Nuggets. Who you got?
I'm gonna take the Lakers.
I'm gonna go with the Nugs, man.
Lakers want some revenge.
See, look, I want to go with
the Lakers. They fresh. The Lakers are fresh. They're gonna come out and make a.
Have you noticed every opening game that LeBron been on the Lakers since 2019? They lost every one of them.
Well, it's always meant to be broke.
Yes.
They're gonna come out here and win.
I'm with you, but I'm going with the Nugs because Jokic's been terrorizing people still.
He's looking at horses. He don't even want to be there.
He's been killing in the preseason, bro.
He's like, where them horses at?
Yeah, he do like it. But I just because the Lakers got new pieces and stuff like that. It ain't the same exact team, but the Nuggets bringing back pretty much the same team. So they gonna already have the commodity. So I think they gonna go out and put their foot on the Lakers' neck in game 1. I really do, just because they a team already. The Lakers got to learn Gabe Vincent and Christian Wood and Taurean Prince. I can name all these guys. They got Jackson Hayes and all these guys they just brought in. So I think it's going to take a little bit of time. They might even start out the season not looking too good record-wise, like they, you know, because they got to learn each other and they're going to have to rebuild a commodity again. They're going to have to rebuild it all over again.
They got it.
That take games, but yeah, it's gonna be a good one. I don't think it's gonna be nothing crazy. The Lakers, I want to
win by 40.
Yeah, I want to say the Lakers, but last time we played, Bron
Did you
had,
hear what I said?
huh?
Did you even hear what I said?
Win by 40. But in that last time they played, Bron dropped
That ain't happening.
40, 10, and 9. And the last time they played, it was the sweep game. But he dropped 40, 10, and 9 on them boys' head. So
They
if
would've got no
AD
fucking 40.
and everybody else show up, the Lakers, they good to go. LeBron gonna always be LeBron and always go get what he do and get his points. So I'm going with the Nuggets though, man. Warriors Suns is the other game.
Woo.
You got Kevin Durant, Bradley Beal, and Devin Booker. They don't guard nobody. Their defense is going to be trash again, though. I know Frank Vogel is a defensive coach, but we've seen these guys play defense, man, and they're not elite. They're not elite defenders. Kevin Durant can play defense. I'm not saying he can't, but they're not elite defenders, and they all three got a lot of injury problems. Devin Booker, not so much, but he got a recent injury.
Taking the Warriors.
Yeah, so I'm going to take the Warriors, too, because it's the Warriors team. But, I'm going to have to go with the Suns. Because the players too small, bro. Like they don't got no size. They got even smaller. Like if Draymond and Kuminga is your biggest two guys, then they 6'8".
They got defense though.
Not in the paint.
CP3, Steph, Clay, they're defensive guys.
Healed in the paint.
Don't worry about no paint. Who's gonna go in the paint?
Everybody.
Beal, Booker, and Durant shoot the ball. They ain't going in the paint.
Yeah, no, they going in the paint.
They ain't going in there.
You seen Booker and Bradley Beal play? They
Draymond gonna kick all of them in the balls. They gonna
Bradley Beal is one of the best one-on-one players. He's going to the paint.
They gonna catch a bow. Draymond gonna give him a bow. He'd be like,
Draymond too little, man. He gonna dunk on Draymond.
He gonna bow him right in the nutsack. He ain't gonna be no what?
Listen. All I'm saying is it's gonna be a lot of scoring, and the Warriors is too little. They too little. Just like last year. That's why they lost to the Lakers. They too little. Yeah. Like they wasn't big enough to compete, and the young guys ain't stepped up yet. Moody, Kuminga, they ain't stepped up. They have a good preseason. Kuminga had a great preseason, but then you get to the season and you get bullied all season. So yeah, it is what it is, man. The Bucks extended Giannis 3 years, $186 million, but you got to do that. You was gonna do that anyway, but you got Dame now, so of course you're gonna automatically do it. Like even though you was already gonna do it, so I think that's good. That's good for the Bucks. They got the Bucks and the Celtics as the two favorites to win the titles, but then the Nuggets and the Lakers and I forgot the 15, but those are the top four teams that I know off the top of my head. Who you think got the better chance out of those four teams? Celtics, Bucks, Nuggets, and Lakers, and the Suns. That was the other one, and the Suns. Out of those five teams, you think? Why you think
Celtics?
Okay, with Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown shrinking when it's time to put.
Yeah, but I think it's the other guys they added around. Porzingis has looked real good.
Holiday
looks good.
I'm only talking about Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum because they've been had the team. They've been to like 5 or 6 in a row.
But they ain't had the other pieces.
I know, but it ain't the other pieces. It's Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown shrinking in the moment. Like when it's time for them to take over a game and close these dudes out or take over the series, they don't show up. They've been doing it for 6 years.
I know. I like their team. I like their team.
See, and I don't trust Missoula at all. If they had Udoka as their coach still, I could be on board with that, but I don't trust Missoula because the way he coached, he don't like calling timeouts and all type of crazy stuff. Like,
I mean, in reality, if the Lakers stay healthy, I like them to win the whole thing. But
it's a
health thing for me.
I'm gonna go with the Nuggets repeating, and then right after that, the Lakers, because I don't see the Suns even being healthy enough to make it all the way through, and I don't see them playing enough defense to make it all the way through.
Cavs win it all.
You know what I mean? That would be great. My expectations for them is middle of the pack again. 4 or 5.
3C.
4 or 5. Well, Philly trash now. Harden ain't show up.
You don't even know what's happening up there. That whole team's
he ain't playing with them. He wants to leave. He don't want to play.
They brought in the dude that stole his chick. He pissed.
I will trade him to the Rockets, or not the Rockets. Who am I thinking of? The Hornets. I'm sending him right to the Hornets, nigga. You ain't going nowhere you want to go. I'm sending you one of the worst teams in the league.
I'm sending you right back to the Nets. Go right back.
You're going to shoot all the shots too. You're going to be pissed. I'll get you out of here, bro. Like, I'll send him right to the Nets. Back to the Nets. The Nets wouldn't even take him. If you was Daryl Morey, man, why you hanging on to him still? Why ain't you just?
I don't know why he isn't moved. Maybe the offer ain't been right. I don't know what's going on.
I don't think nobody want to trade for him.
And maybe he's doing this. He's being a petty son of a bitch.
That's messing up his stock because teams don't want him. They don't want to deal with that again.
I think Morley's being petty as hell because look, he signed the dude that stole Harden's girlfriend, brought him to the team. He's doing all this shit. I think he's doing this to keep Harden there and be miserable because, hey, Harden, you want to talk all that shit? Guess what you're going to do now?
He did the same thing in Houston, cried his way out.
My mom said, nah, Cavs better than the middle.
I hope they will be, but I see 4 or 5. Just because I don't know how they going to use Donovan Mitchell. If they don't use him right, man. And
they got to use him right. This is the year.
Man, like, we're going to be the same team if they don't use him right. Like, Darius Garland is a great facilitator. Darius Garland can go get you buckets. He can hit threes. He can get to the bucket. He can do everything you need him to do. Now, he's a small guard, so defensively, that is a problem. That's the only thing about Darius Garland is he's too small to guard these big guards, and then we get against these teams like Jalen Brunson. He can't guard Jalen Brunson. Jalen Brunson ain't taller than him, but his body is bigger. He's stronger. You know what I mean? De'Aaron Fox, all these big. That's the only thing about Darius Garland. And Donovan Mitchell is a great defender. He can be an elite defender, but do he play defense every play? No, he don't play defense every play. That's my only thing is our perimeter defense. Like, I'm cool with Evan Mobley and our interior and our wings, our small forward position. If we don't get better at small forward, we're not going nowhere because somebody else got to be able to play defense and then get a bucket. We missing that. Some play defense, get a bucket. Play defense, get a bucket. We don't got that person. You know what I mean? We need that person.
Yeah, but the problem is Hunter don't got me. They don't got me as the coach, so they won't know how to get it done, man. I had this little Hunter, man. He little. I had him scrapping. That boy had at least 5 steals a game.
Yeah, that's what you need, man. Somebody that can get them steals and put pressure on these guards coming up the court. It's good to have somebody that can play defense 94 feet because there's going to come a time where you're going to need this point guard to play defense the whole entire court. He's just too small, man. I like him. I love him, man. He's just too small. Like, we got to get bigger at the guard position. I like the 2 guards we got, but we got to be able to put some bigger, like Karis LeVert. He's tall, but he's skinny as hell. He's not strong. You know what I mean? So his defense don't really matter because he's not strong enough.
That's why we got Yang and Strus. We'll be all right, man. We're going to be all right.
Lamar Stevens would show up. If Lamar Stevens would take another step. We got players. They not taking.
Is gone.
I just needed them to take more because Lamar he can be a great defender.
He's gone.
Oh, we don't got him no more. See?
He's in San Antonio.
See? I ain't even know that. I ain't even know we didn't have him no more.
We don't got Chetty anymore either.
No, we don't got Chetty no more. I missed
him. We went with Chetty to San Antonio.
I ain't even peeped that he went with him. But see, that's what I'm saying, man. We ain't got enough defense. That's it. That's all we missing is defense. Enough perimeter defense. We don't got enough. We'll
see.
Like, I hope we get.
When's our first game? Our first game's when? Friday or something?
Yeah. Friday, Wednesday, something, one of those.
We play the Thunder.
I hope we get and right there, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Garland ain't big enough to guard him. He's not big enough.
Hey, first game's tomorrow against the Nets.
That's what I said. I think Wednesday. And then, okay, who is their point guard?
I don't know. You got Dinwiddie and
is Ben Simmons still their point guard?
Yeah, Simmons.
Oh, come on, man. It's a 6'9" point guard.
Simmons is not going to do shit. He can't shoot the ball.
And Simmons is a 6'9" point guard. I don't care what people think he ain't going to do. He way bigger than Donovan Mitchell and Garland.
Man, you better stop worrying about no damn Simmons.
And that's the problem. I hope that they don't just overlook Simmons because it's going to get ugly out there for them boys. Not because he going to be scoring points, because he got Malik Bridges out there. He got big ass. He got guys that he can get the ball to. So if they sleep on him, he gonna have 12 assists out there with 2 points. But Ben Simmons done had them 30-point. Like he can score a lot of points, but
yeah,
he just don't score a lot of points. You know what I mean? But I'm just worried about the size of our guards. That's it. Our perimeter defense. That's the only place we lacking at. We got the interior. You know what I mean? Like, but then we always need Evan Mobley and guys to get out to the perimeter to guard some people. You know, and we can't keep doing that. We got to have guys that we can sub in and out. That's gonna play defense.
I think we're gonna be all right.
I think we is too. 4 or 5. That's all right. That's all right. Now, once you get to 3, that's great. That's not all right. That's better than all right. Like, teams, like you in the top 3. So that means out of the East and the West, you are in at least the top 6 in the league. You know what I mean? So that's overachieving if we get to 3. Yeah. I think. You know what I mean? But I think we'll have a good season still. We ain't not gonna have a bad season. No,
not at all.
No. We'll make the playoffs. It'll be we mess around and play New York again, get our get back. You know what I mean? So, but that starts tonight, 7:30 right now. Actually, Kawhi said he started the season. Fully recovered. How long until he is not fully recovered? Because he can say he fully recovered all he wants, but how long until he actually go down? Because you know he's not playing the whole season.
Get your face. We froze.
Oh, yeah, you did too. Yeah, just random freeze. And I can't hear you. So
you good?
Yeah, I'm good now. How many games you think Kawhi played, man? Because he said he fully recovered, but we all know he's going to get injured. Oh,
a laptop. It's just one thing that happens. I see it happening right now. I know it's that.
Yeah. Probably. All right. We was gonna keep going, but his laptop is giving us technical difficulties. So if you tune in to Relax Wednesday, we'll be here tomorrow to chop it up. You know what we do there. We talk about anything, everything, and nothing. We appreciate y'all for stopping by today, commenting, all the good stuff. Make sure y'all like, share, subscribe. See y'all next Tuesday. And fuck Mike's laptop. Salute.
The hell?
Damn, it just stopped the whole.